Hi, I'm Beth Perez. I'm the Director of Intake and Pro Bono at the Support Center for Child Advocates in Philadelphia County, and I've been a practicing attorney for 6 years. I joined the PBA directly after becoming an attorney in 2019, and I've been a member ever since. I think the thing I found most valuable about being a PBA member is the connections you make, not only with fellow attorneys across the state, but from leadership and judges. The people you meet really want to get to know you and see you do well. And I feel like the connections I have made have been invaluable to my career. My PBA involvement has contributed to my confidence, my visibility, and my skills as an attorney in a lot of different ways. As a young attorney, it's very common to have imposter syndrome, and just the amount of times that you have to talk in front of other attorneys can be very daunting. And to do it with confidence and not feel like you're going to mess up or say something wrong is really scary. And so conferences and meetings with the PBA have really given me the confidence to speak with competence, with intelligence in front of other attorneys, in front of judges, so that when I'm in court or when I'm practicing and going to firms, I feel so much more confidence because I'm doing it every day and I'm doing it at higher levels at these conferences. My biggest advice would be to just show up if you're thinking of being a new PBA member. Showing up is so easy. You just have to come to a meeting, whether it's via Zoom, come to a conference in person. Once you show up, people will try and get you to show up to everything. They will try and get you into leadership roles. It's that easy. A lot of people these days, especially young lawyers, are not coming in person to things, and it's really valuable to come in person. That way, leadership, judges, other attorneys, possible clients are seeing you in person and getting to know you as a person and an attorney. It can get you business, build your reputation, and it just gets you more colleagues and friends. So I would say just show up, just try it. I am a member of the Philadelphia Bar Association as well. I've been a member of the Philadelphia Bar Association since I became an attorney. However, I only got involved in leadership in the Philadelphia Bar Association after the leadership opportunities I received in the PBA. It was through the PBA that I got recognized through the Philadelphia Bar Association. A lot of higher leadership, such as the chancellor, the vice chancellor of the Philadelphia Bar Association, are heavily involved in the PBA. And I was one of the few attorneys from my county that participated in the PBA. And then I got recognized and was asked to join a lot of committees, as well as the executive committee of the Young Lawyers Division of my county. I also was selected as our zone chair. So I was heavily involved in both my county and PBA, Young Lawyers Division, and associations in general. I've been planning to continue to grow my involvement in the PBA in various different areas. As I've started as a young lawyer, I've first taken more leadership positions like liaisons to committees. And then I've slowly focused into presenting on panels for CLEs statewide. That has really gotten me some great visibility within the state. I've had the opportunity of presenting on multiple panels with Commonwealth judges, as well as current and past presidents of the PBA, which has been an extreme privilege and opportunity, not only for me personally, but in promoting my growth as a professional. My hope is that I can climb the leadership ladder through the PBA and possibly extend that to my local bar association, as well as continuing to present CLEs and have the opportunity to write some articles as well, as there's a lot of opportunities to get some articles under your belt within the PBA. They have a lot of different areas where you can write about. You can write about fiction, you can write about professional struggles you may have had and overcome, or you can write about current laws that have been changing. I'm a member of the family law section, and this past year, I had the opportunity of being a part of the leadership development program, which was a really awesome program where several attorneys across the state would meet bi-monthly to have meetings not only with family law section leadership, but judges across the state, as well as other professionals to talk about updates in family law, common issues family law attorneys face, as well as have a chance to really kind of ask questions that a lot of people don't have the opportunity to ask to judges. Additionally, in the family law section, one of the benefits I find very helpful is their listserv. I'm part of the listserv of all the sections and committees I'm a part of, but it's an opportunity where if you're a solo practitioner, if you're a volunteer attorney, and you have a question, you can ask the listserv, and anybody from that committee or section can respond to it in real time. And it's a great way to kind of talk with other practitioners about issues you may be having or common issues that have come up with new case law. I'm also a part of the Wellness and Wellbeing Committee, which has been very personally fulfilling for me. I am in an area of law that has a lot of high stress and high trauma. And the Wellness and Wellbeing Committee has helped me kind of step back, create boundaries, and take a break, and told me it's okay to do that as a practitioner. I think that earlier on in your career that you can find places where you can honor your well-being is really important to your longevity in your career. On that Wellness and Wellbeing Committee, the leadership has been a past president of the PBA, judges, and other senior attorneys at law firms. So it's really great coming from high-powered attorneys, letting you know it's okay to be well and to focus on your well-being. There's also a focus on parenting and especially being a mother and being an attorney, which has been really helpful for me throughout not only my pregnancy to now I have a 2-year-old, and how I'm able to practice as an attorney and do everything I want to do as an attorney while also being a full-time mom. And so that committee has been really personally and professionally helpful to me. I've also had the opportunity through that committee to do a CLE on trauma-informed practice and vicarious and secondary trauma for other practitioners who do high stress litigation. So that has been really helpful, not only in professional world, but personally. I'm a part of the WIP as well, which is the Women in the Profession, which I feel has just been growing over the years. It's a very, very well attended committee and section. And just as another plug, committee membership is free for all PBA members, and section membership is free for your first year in that section. So I would advise people, if you're even interested in an area, to just try it out, even just for that first year, so you have that free membership. I would personally, if you're a female attorney, a person who identifies as a female attorney, or even if you're a male attorney, join the Women in the Profession. We have some men in that committee as well. And it's just there to help anchor women in leadership roles, how to ask for salary increases, how to negotiate in times when women are in the minority and are having a lot of these issues in the world and in the legal world. It's also just really a great sense of community and support. And I've really had an excellent time in the sections and committee meetings, as well as conferences that I've gone to. The aspects of the PBA that best align with my firm's goals are building community and networking. I work at a nonprofit agency that pairs up master's level social workers with pro bono attorneys. Pro bono is extremely important to me, not only as a professional, but in my job. My job is to actively recruit attorneys who will do public interest work. And what better way than to come to PBA events, talk about the work we're doing, meet new attorneys, and then bring them back to work in our community. It's been really great. We had the former chair of the House of Delegates become a volunteer with our office and come to one of our Young Lawyers Division's events just after meeting at a PBA meeting. And we've had a great opportunity to not only meet the leadership, but also attorneys starting out their careers and introducing pro bono and its importance into their own practice. So that's been a really excellent way to not only promote my firm that I work at, my nonprofit that I work at, as well as promote pro bono work within the PBA. One piece of advice I would give is to really look at the benefits that the PBA offers, as well as any of the scripts that we can provide to bring to your firm, and see how they align with your firm's missions, see how they can benefit the firm, and then leverage that with your leadership. If you're trying to look for clients, use that piece in talking to your firm leadership. If you're trying to network, use that to talk to your firm leadership. If it's trying to get in and speak to different judges and get on a first name basis, use that to leverage with your firm leadership. There are so many different benefits that could benefit you, but also your firm. If it's publicity that your firm is looking for, oftentimes the PBA is giving out awards, having CLEs, or doing conferences where your firm could be recognized through either sponsorship or through you presenting. If you could show, hey, I'm presenting on a panel with a superior court judge, as well as the president of the PBA, and look, now Beth of the Support Center Child Advocates is getting publicity for our office. I think that's a really great way of leveraging the PBA and your involvement with your firm leadership.